to 45%. Let's head into our second map of this series. It's Skyscraper between DAMWON Kia and CYCLOPS.
What bands will we see this time? DAMWON opened the account with a Maverick out. That's one more hard breacher than we saw taken out on Bank, which is quite surprising. And second from CYCLOPS, there's Zofia in response. So Rin, I'm sorry, you've just been target banned.
Skyscraper is a map that we've obviously seen teams do very well defensively on. Offense sometimes has been questionable. That's going to be a big factor here in this match. We saw some of the statistics in that wonderful graphic before, and I think as James kind of pointed out on the couch as well, something that CYCLOPS have done well on Skyscraper is the attacking side of things as CAG is banned out, and Valkyrie too. No real surprises, I think, with any of these bans, to be completely honest. Valk taking Valk off the board, less information being able to be gathered, and of course CAG with those electric claws. As we head into Skyscraper, the biggest thing I'm kind of looking forward to seeing here is how the attacking teams in their respective halves are going to make their way onto site, make their way into the map. Sometimes it can be difficult depending on the way that the defenders want to position themselves. Sometimes not a lot of entryways can create those choke points as well. CYCLOPS will be on the attack first. So DAMWON Kia on defense. 4-2 half kind of territory here on Skyscraper for the defenders. So clearly they're going to get off to a decent start in this first half. Unless if CYCLOPS get a couple of attacking rounds early on, that could really, really be good news for them.
Karaoke and Tea Room will be DAMWON's first venture here on the second map. And there's a couple of ways you can go about this as the attacking lineup. I would assume and expect that CYCLOPS will go for more of the map clear, so they'll enter on this side of the map over towards the east, where DAMWON's extending all the way across this second floor. Cut off any potential rotations and then actually pressure the site itself. Or they could go a bit more of a direct approach, potentially through Geisha, over towards the southern side of the map. Maybe just head it straight in towards Karaoke itself. Either way though, tough entry, as you've mentioned, really, really tough map. We've seen it at least in APAC South from our broadcasts. Teams can sometimes find it very, very difficult. And I mean, look at Karaoke, for example. Can't walk in there. Look how many lines of sight there are down below. You've got horizontal lines of sight, footholds as well. Looking from the opposite side over towards Tea Room. And getting into Tea Room itself, obviously, again, quite difficult as you are forced to go for that map sweep.
And if you do go for that map sweep, you'll see defenders probably around sort of dragon, drums, and trying to really block off that more eastern side of the map too. So it can be very, very difficult to just get into sight or close to sight. CYCLOPS will obviously see how difficult it will be coming up shortly on the attacking side of things to start with in this second map. They were so close on Bank. If they win here on Skyscraper, they'll feel it's a missed opportunity that they could have won this series 2-0. That is a lot of utility taken off with just one grenade. And Woogieman taken down a half health. That's a big nade.
You got to do a big in APAC. And that's not a bad start for CYCLOPS. No stat to show for it, though. There is that, though, from Cat saying that's a stat. A 1 in the kill column, and Woogieman gets 1 as well.
Yeah, both basically at the same time. So, well, there goes that great start from CYCLOPS and an even better response from DAMWON Kia. 90 seconds left in the opening round here on Skyscraper. And already you're starting to see the struggles for the attacking team. Basically strangulated outside of the building.
Yeah, no one really actually inside. Anaton is below, but he'll need to progress up above to the second floor. And drone ahead for his team through the likes of Lounge and Terrace and potentially even beyond that, but getting the entry is tough. Gatorada to lead the charge on the Ash.
Well, that was just a free shot on the Gatorada, and then another one from Woogieman. Suzu was there to trade, but the damage is well and truly done. 2 versus 4, Suzu low on health. A pretty clean opening round here from DAMWON Kia, extending the result that they had on Bank now over to Skyscraper. Anaton finished off by Yaz. Only Suzu left outside of Geisha, and that is looking like a rough start to things here on Skyscraper. Nice, but that was only the one that was available. It's DAMWON Kia that opened things up here on Skyscraper in the second map of this series.
Big fan of the defensive setup there from DAMWON Kia. The deployable shields were really, really strong and made that eventual map sweep attempt from CYCLOPS super tough. But they didn't just sit behind them and play ultra passive DAMWON, still committing to aggressive plays, even a run out or two here or there from Geisha, for example. And CYCLOPS finding it so difficult just to get in the building, which is one of the tricky parts of Skyscraper in this current meta. This side, though, very interesting on the opposite side now of the map over towards Exhibition. Honestly, I don't rate this side. I think it can be really, really tough to defend. You've got that exterior triple over towards the south, and once that's opened up, it exposes so many parts of the map. It is only a double wall, now muted off, but again, if you work really hard to open that up, you can then flood the site, and it can be really tricky as a defender to try and prevent the flood and prevent the plant from going down, and then obviously in the post, quite a tricky side as well to try and reclaim as a defender.
5 seconds left.
Easier said than done, though, sometimes. Being able to open up that double wall. And I think in some ways, Exhibition Office almost plays out as the opposite to Tea Room Karaoke at times. If you want to try and push in, say, from that western side now, you're still going to end up having defenders, you know, around Statue, around Drums, looking to sort of block off that horizontal sweep. Now, fortunately for CYCLOPS, a little bit easier being able to get in on that first floor and then try and push around main stairs and make your way up as a possibility.
Oh! Where did Katsang come from?
Hello?
Colorado switched on, finds the first. The drop down not paying dividends there for Katsang. He now needs to sit out the remainder of this second round.
We didn't quite see it from Katsang's perspective, but sensing probably an opportunity to get that drop down elimination early in the round. Why not? Probably heard the footsteps and went for the drop, but I think was maybe looking the wrong way. At least a decent start there for CYCLOPS, because opening picks has been by far and away the weakness for them in this matchup. DAMWON, Kia, and that's including Bank obviously, have been far better at finding these early kills. I guess maybe through plays like what we saw from Katsang, generally playing off more than this particular round. 90 seconds left and CYCLOPS with the advantage. And honestly, on the attacking side of Skyscraper, you need all the advantages you can get, and you still got to then capitalize it. So a chance does present itself for CYCLOPS.
Double wall open, and it's posted outside. This is where the pressure starts to be inflicted onto DAMWON Kia. Coded close by with the shotgun. Woogieman progressing alongside as well. Yas looking to rotate too. You can see just how exposed now the site becomes. Good canister in response. Aniton choked out, falls back. But Black Ray poising for a play. Still has a nade. Maybe can find this kill, and he does. It's perfect. Now a 3-on-5.
Oh, Aniton almost eliminated though by that Nitrocell. Oh, and Suzu does go down to Coated. Nice headshot. And you've just lost Gatorada, remembering Aniton's low on health, but pulls out the pistol to get the remonstration onto Coated. Black Ray got rid of Yas at the same time. It's only Rin that's left through Lounge, and Black Ray is watching, of course. CYCLOPS get one back immediately here on Skyscraper. An early attacking round win will do them the world of good.
Yeah, a good, decently direct approach there from CYCLOPS. Works out. Well played. Good pressure from down below to clear util. Good opening pick as well. Kind of all just lined up. The entry in towards the site, the flood. Not perfect.
They repeat.
Oof.
I feel like that round was rather convincing in the way that CYCLOPS were able to open up site, make it difficult to even just kind of sit around anywhere. It was that kind of round where you're a defender on site and you're just like, where do I stand? Because I feel like if I make a move, I'm going to be dead. And they repeat. Maybe feeling that Katsang drop down maybe hindered their ability to defend in the mid and late round by not having him alive and not having him really have any impact. Is that something that you kind of look at and think, okay, well, if Katsang finds a kill on that drop down, we maybe win that round instead. So they do repeat here, DAMWON Kia. I mean, we can't question them too much. They know what they're doing, but we'll see if CYCLOPS can go back-to-back here on Exhibition Office.
Looking at Aniton again to have a big impact on 1T once more, like the previous round. And if that pays off, nets CYCLOPS the second round, then you start to get a little bit nervous for DAMWON Kia. they elected not to ban out the Monty on this second map. They banned it on their own pick, on Bank. Obviously worked out, they now have the lead, but change up that ban philosophy on such a crucial map, a major qualification map. Big call. Can they deny it? Can they counter it a little bit better here in that second attempt?
Oh, Gator. So see you later to Rin. Another opening kill. Is this going to be a trend now that we see from CYCLOPS on Skyscraper? Great start. You get rid of Rin. You had a great game on Bank. You have that advantage again, which you, again, on attacking Skyscraper, you need all of the advantages you can find. DAMWON Kia going to rue the fact that they went back-to-back exhibition office.
Double wall still stands. You can see the exothermic muted out on the left-hand side. Below was scouted out by the Gemini from Black Ray, and he'll likely try and follow that up with a nade from down below to clear the mute jammer. It's going to happen now, I believe. A Gator below on the Finca.
A bomb has been located.
Plenty of time still available for CYCLOPS. 60 seconds left. A nade cooked. Doesn't find a pick. Mute jammer still stands. Oh! A Gator aggressed upon from up above.
Oh, an opportunity there for Coda to find another one too after getting the opening kill there for DAMWON Kia. 4 versus 4. Nitrous Cell gets thrown out. Think that might be too far away, and it was. Gatorada was still, I think, setting up a Rotero drone. Has no more. Late round execution though. CYCLOPS, they were great in the round prior. Can they do so once again? Coda, I think, is sensing that vault over, or at the very least, popping up and finding the headshot onto Black Ray on house stairs. 24 seconds left.
Can CYCLOPS respond? Aniton's still standing. Coded. He gets one, immediately traded. It's a triple. Could that be enough for DAMWON to bring this site back? Gatorada falls. Aniton the 1 versus 3. He gets one with the pistol, but he can't get the second. DAMWON respond.
Well, the downside of that shield is a little bit less firepower, but even then with the pistol actually made some magic happen. But elsewhere, DAMWON Kia just too strong, and Coated having a big impact. And they win out on Exhibition Office this time around.
I just don't understand. CYCLOPS, they scouted below with the Gemini. Why did they take so long to go for the wall? And how did they stuff it up so much? Coded, to his credit, obviously played aggressive on the hatch, found the pick down below, and it, I think, riddled CYCLOPS, but nonetheless, disappointing. We saw the round prior how well CYCLOPS can execute that site. You would expect them to, off the back of that, maybe do even better, but it just completely fell apart. It didn't look like them in that round.
So DAMWON Kia taking the lead now on Skyscraper. Of course, CYCLOPS map pick, but DAMWON Kia on the defense first, so we'd be expecting them to get off to a good start. 4-2 minimum is probably required, so still not a whole heap of pressure on CYCLOPS, admittedly. Only needing maybe one more round in this opening half to find real success in this attacking half of Skyscraper. And I think it's just a factor of fixing up a couple of little mistakes from that, previous round and being a little bit more clinical. They had that opening pick advantage, and they just were not able to capitalize.
The Ying now in play from Aniton once more. So a little bit of it on Bank. Again, off the back of the recent patch a couple of days ago. She now has 4 Candelas, but the flash duration, so how long a flashed opponent will be seeing white, reduced by half. So an interesting adjustment, putting emphasis on placing them really precisely, and timing executes off the back of those flashes. Might aid in the entry over towards Geisha. Very tough. Cyclops found it last time to get a foothold on anywhere, but particularly this position. So maybe that will enable them a little bit more this time. A good start. They clear the mute jammer off the wall, and the Salma's now deployed. A decent impact, though, in response from Yas.
Yeah, just a little bit more of that clinical about Cyclops here in this 4th round. Just their way of being able to clear out that checklist and open up these walls rather convincingly. Still 90 seconds left as well, so a lot of time available for Cyclops. Good signs.
Oh, and he got baited. Yeah, he was too close to the grenade. That's a bit of information now lost for Cyclops. 5 drones left. I'm hearing Candelas, but where's the push? They're being deployed over towards the top of the black stairs. It's a Claymore, though, from Suzu to open up the round. Rin once more falls first.
And once more, an opening elimination for Cyclops. I mean, this has been a big boon for them, that they've been able to be in this 5 versus 4 scenario, pushing over towards site. Now, DAMWON have already shown their ability to defend, being down a player. Coded, one more gas baby, another Candela. That was the last one from Anderton, thrown out. Now the smokes as well. Woogieman dies to Blackcrow. Cyclops could very well be on the verge of finding a second attacking round already here on Skyscraper. But Gator down, Coded, but it's the diffuser that has been planted successfully by Suzu.
Very tough to bring back this site. Remember, there's a window. The rappel game from Cyclops should be able to secure them around, but it doesn't even matter. It's already over. Cyclops with the shutout.
Massive second attacking round for Cyclops. Cannot be overstated. I mean, getting these attacking rounds early on is massive on this map. Absolutely. When you've seen those defender win rates. Now, we know Cyclops can attack on Skyscraper. They can do it both. We have a very small sample size of that, but it's just been a map that has very much played into the favor of defenders since it's come into the map pool. And DAMWON Kia now need to find probably the next 2 rounds if they're to have a sort of par for the course half.
Well, we've seen this before. A loss into the reattempt for DAMWON.
So I guess at this point now you just go Tea Room Karaoke, then Exhibition Office again. So we're only going to see the 2 sites back and forth here from DAMWON Kia. But look, this has been a really good half from Cyclops.
We need to not see what we saw last time, though, on the reattempt, where they just completely fall apart and the fundamentals aren't there. Last round, the Ying. Again, I mean, how incredible was that? Anderton providing so much support, flashing out defenders, had the smoke for the cross. DAMWON couldn't deny that. It would have been a lucky shot if they did. So we need to see that reproduced by Cyclops. That's something that they struggle with sometimes, is consistency. Just within a single match, being able to reproduce results.
I think in some ways we forget about Anderton's Ying, right? If you remember back, I think a year, maybe 2 years ago, it was either you banned the Ying or you banned the Monty, and it was like whichever one you didn't ban, well, that's the one that Anderton would play. You know, back when like Consulate was obviously in the map pool, we saw a lot of Ying, and Anderton was so successful there with that. And I wonder if maybe Skyscraper could have a bit of replication of that in terms of that pushing onto site, throwing out those Candelas. Will that be a factor? And well, we're going to potentially see that again here as Anderton stays on the Ying, coming into this 5th round, 2-2 on the scoreboard.
Kicks off with Geisha once more. Cyclops opening it up quite nicely last time. Wasn't an entry point, but a line of sight and quite a bit of pressure. Salma deployed at the top. A second onto the wall inside of Geisha. I don't know if it can be denied by DAMWON. Didn't hear it deployed, so I'm assuming Rin able to shoot that one off. And on the topic of Rin, he's been the opening death a couple of times for DAMWON, so maybe that's in the back of his mind, plaguing him at the moment. He won't want to lose that once more.
Oh my God, a Gator! It's basically a triple. 2.5, we'll give it. Rin's down, not out for the count though. Coated. Over for the revive, back up, and in the end, it's just a double kill. Well, maybe not just, it's a big one. And now Cyclops should be on the verge of taking the lead here on Skyscraper, 3-2.
Coded 6-3, but I mean, this is going to have to be a huge play to be able to bring this one back. Now, Anderton, you can hear those Candelas in the background. This is going to be such a tough round for DAMWON Kia to recover.
No, it's virtually impossible. It would be a monstrous throw from Cyclops if they lose this 5th round now. Up 5 versus 2. Drums control still, though, for DAMWON Kia. Ultimately, though, the damage has been done. And CYCLOPS, I mean, they're going to be winning this first half based off what we sort of know of Skyscraper. Now, Anaton does go down, so does Gatorada. And suddenly, we start to hold our breaths and wonder, surely they're not going to lose this round from a 5-2 advantage. It may happen, though. Coated gets Blackray. And now it's an even fight towards the end. What has happened? CYCLOPS, no! This is not in the script at all! Katsang gets rid of Suzu! And that should be it! Oh, they are frauds!
What have we just witnessed?
What? 5-2, Guz! 5-2!
2.5! But then Rim was immediately shut down, so 5v2.
Well, I'm saying, it was a 5v2. I mean, it was.
That nade.
I mean, what a way to open up the round as well. Where did it all go wrong? I mean, obviously, you've got to give credit to the duo there for DAMWON Kia to not give up on that round. They did still have decent positions, but ultimately, it all just falls back there onto CYCLOPS as to choking that round away. A round that, had they won, it would have ended up being a winning half for them. Now there's a chance that if DAMWON Kia close out in Exhibition Offers, it ends up just being quite a normal half, 4-2 to the defenders, and we move on.
Yeah, it could well be a match-defining round. We're not in the CYCLOPS camp, but I've got to say, that's a hard round not to tilt from. Such a good start into such a disappointing finale. And DAMWON do it again. Once again, they lose a site, they reattempt it, and they win it out. Unbelievable. Now in a position to lead the half, which not too unexpected on Skyscraper, but when you consider the position that CYCLOPS could have found themselves in, very, very impressive.
Takes us back to sort of the discussions going into this game, and we had the interview with Hybrid yesterday about being able to just win. And close out games and maps from those winning positions. I think that round encapsulates CYCLOPS as a whole. The inability to close out is still a tag that is attached to this team, whether it's in the rounds themselves, the maps, or the series. And it may come back to bite them. Like you said, that could be a match-defining round. DAMWON Kia back to Exhibition Office. Won it in the last round, played of it, but as we know, CYCLOPS have been able to find success here as well. Big, big 6th round to close out the first half.
Suzu on the Thermite, opening up the lines of sight. Blackray again, probing down below, and we've seen him lurk around and have impact. Was big on Bank. A decent performance from him so far in map 2. Double walls open quite early on in this round. CYCLOPS going for a similar approach to what saw success for them on their first attempt. DAMWON, though, they tied it up on the second, able to reclaim this particular objective. And at the moment, it's feeling very neutral between the two.
I mean, time, though, right? There's not a whole lot of it left. Minute 12. Yeah, still holding comfortably top of house stairs. No real engagement from either team, although maybe with the way things have been going for CYCLOPS, that might be okay for them. Oh, a swing though from Yas. Over to kill, but traded back by Blackray with the nade from his own death. But Coated finds another one. So now DAMWON Kia up 4 versus 3, looking to close out this half.
Strong advantage now for DAMWON. Coated firing on all cylinders. The SMG so deadly. This bar position from Katsang as well, so strong shield yet to be cleared by CYCLOPS, who are now poising themselves to try and bring the round back. But Katsang shuts down Anaton. 2 versus 4, 30 seconds left. Gatorada pushes in, but thinks better of it. I don't see a way for CYCLOPS to bring it back.
I think that means DAMWON Kia are going to get the half that they so desired, 4-2. On the verge of this happening, Gatorada, all he can really do is just push in, and Woogie Man shuts him down before he could even put a foot forward. It is a 4-2 half for DAMWON Kia. It should have really been 3-3, but it's not. Sometimes it's just the way the cookie crumbles, guys. And in the end, it's a good half for the team that is already up one map in this series. They are now one good half away from the major.
DAMWON really showing their ability in that first half to recover from mistakes, to wisen up against some of the antics from CYCLOPS.
Attackers need to locate
A reflection
bombs.
of how strong DAMWON are and the experience as well that they've gained over the course of the last 12 months internationally, facing some of the best teams in the world. Doing a good job in pushing some of them to their absolute limits as well. A standard scoreline at the end of the half, but maybe an unconventional way of reaching it. CYCLOPS, how strong is that mental game now?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you've got to be questioning it a little bit, right? I think prior to the last 2 rounds, I think both teams would be in a good headspace. Now you have to wonder, a DAMWON here sensing, no, maybe smelling the blood in the water and feeling like this is an opportunity where CYCLOPS might be mentally down and out. Can we put the foot on the throat and finish this off?
Yeah. No engagements as of yet here in the 7th round. CYCLOPS with a pretty strong roam. We can see at least a 3 offsite, suggesting that we might see an engagement soon. Shots fly, but Gatorade are not keen on committing to that particular fight. Instead, we'll rotate back up the stairs. Now, there is someone lurking inside of the bathroom, though. I don't quite know who that is. It's APAC on the Aruni. Don't know if he's been spotted out. Was then, but able to rotate away.
Such an important half for CYCLOPS. Desperately need to get the first couple, and maybe even just the first, and then play off of that. Nothing there from Black Ray, just a waste of a nade. I tell you what, if DAMWON here get the opening round of this second half, I think it's over. I would probably call it at 5-2. Such a long way back now for CYCLOPS. You're down a map, you're down a couple of rounds, but if they are to prove everyone wrong, this is where you do it. 90 seconds left in the 7th round.
I don't quite know how much DAMWON has been able to achieve in this round. For the most part, they've been posted outside, and I don't think much utility has been cleared. Still that deployable standing over towards Black Stairs. I'm assuming as well that the 2 bulletproof cameras are still feeding information to this defensive lineup. Very slow goings. And that means that Anderson on the Echo becomes increasingly important because as time leaks, his ability to impact the round increases. Now we do see some nades from down below, but once more, not much really achieved by DAMWON Kia.
A bomb has been located.
Who can find this opening elimination? With only 40 seconds left, it's so vital, and it's about to happen, and APAC should land those shots onto Katsang. Does so. No trade. Now, CYCLOPS with the advantage, and a significant one as well. APAC pushing all the way up towards the doorway. Goes prone. I think this may be sort of off angle that could find another kill for CYCLOPS.
He's just ready and waiting. Black Ray elsewhere gets another for his team. Coded gets one, but APAC ready and waiting with the punch to finish off Coded. A 2v4, and DAMWON Kia struggling in this opening attack. But maybe there's another twist in this tale. No, it's a triple for APAC. Now Yas over towards the main stairs. He gets one, but he runs out of time.
A little sloppy, but sloppy's fine if you're winning rounds. I don't think CYCLOPS will care. They'll take it.
I don't think they will.
They'll take it.
You take anything against DAMWON Kia?
Nicely played by APAC as well. Over towards backstairs. So, look, 3-4. Little sigh of relief in some ways. I think I actually mentioned a good point, though, that DAMWON Kia didn't really do a whole lot around that mid-round. Really sensing that they probably didn't do enough to really offset CYCLOPS, to really put the pressure on CYCLOPS. That was a rather convincing T-Ream karaoke. Now we head to Exhibition Office for this 8th round.
I gotta say, I hope Twitch chat is enjoying this match as much as James Devmarsh Stewart is enjoying those 2-minute noodles.
global.
He doesn't know that we know.
Global superstar, DAMWON.
Just so elegant, isn't he?
He actually had to go into a completely separate office just to eat by himself.
That's international talent for you.
Yeah. He's got his own room.
Yep. It has DAMWON on the door. No one else allowed in. He has the key.
He is the key. And right now, the key to Cyclops getting themselves back into this series is right here in the second half. Continuing to find defensive rounds. That's a wonderful shot, though, from Yas. Black Ray, well, he was looking to be the annoying one, trying to get that opening pick, that spawn kill, and it goes the other way. And it's DAMWON Kia with a very early advantage in the 8th round.
Cyclops have really been looking on the defense of both maps thus far to find aggressive opening picks with roams. Doesn't pay off there. Coded down, able to open that single reinforced wall in towards the office at the top of the stairs. Will now rotate across, arguably, or I would assume, to, open up the double wall. In terms of denial, Cyclops do have the mute, a Rooney gate as well, in position for once the wall does eventually get opened, and with the Thatcher available, it should be pretty easy to clear. Now that it is open, Cyclops need to be very, very careful.
Sending in the drones, try and find as much information as possible. Little 2-3 split there at the moment from DAMWON Kia. What have Cyclops got to respond? Losing Black Ray early, arguably being their best player in this series, will not be available to help them try and close out this 8th round. They won, of course, Tea Room Karaoke in a rather unconvincing fashion, but won it nevertheless. Yokai burst goes out, but I don't think it really hit the mark, or if it did, it really isn't going to be a factor.
Ooh, that definitely will be a factor, and it may well seal the deal. Cyclops now with 2 members standing, Gatorada forced to make a play. He does onto Yas, cooking a grenade down below, but that's only one small step. Still 4 more members of this attack that need to be dislodged.
Now it's time for Cyclops to bring a round back at a rather significant deficit. Well, that now becomes an even more significant deficit. Gatorada in a 1 versus 4 with 45 seconds left. The solo player remaining inside of office. Is there a hero here for Cyclops, or a DAMWON Kia going to go up 5-3 here on Skyscraper? Has at least an opportunity for one. There was another one outside there as well. A chance, a ping, a bit of information now suddenly on 2 of the players for Gatorada. 20 seconds left. And another ping, more information, but just couldn't hit the shots onto Rin. I don't want to say that was winnable, but it wasn't the worst situation ever. You had a couple of 1v1s in that 1v3, just couldn't beat out Rin.
Rin hasn't been having the best of maps, but when it does matter, he steps up. Well played there to win that engagement out. DAMWON getting closer and closer towards that series point, that major point.
Penultimate round, potentially.
Some may say.
Look, it's definitely deserved if they can close this out and take down Cyclops 2-0. I think right now we could sit here and confidently say they've been the better team. Evidently. I mean, they won the first map. They've been definitely better here on Skyscraper as well. Means, of course, for Cyclops, they'd be dropping down to the lower bracket. They'll have to make a little... Well, it's not really a run at that point, is it? What is it, 1 best of 3 that they're going to win?
Putting me on the spot here, Jake. I don't like it. The boss.
Come on.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
So not all hope is lost. But wouldn't it be good to see a 3-mapper? We haven't seen a 3-mapper yet in the Stage 1 APAC playoffs.
Bit of theme park.
Yeah. We don't see much theme park in APAC South.
We haven't seen it at all in APAC South.
That is correct. Bit of a staple going north. Team's not afraid to test it out.
I mean, really, I think even all 3 of the new maps into the map pool. We've been seeing a little bit of border and Skyscraper in APAC South, but it has also been very prevalent in APAC North and And yeah, they just kind of add in a bit more of that theme park too. 9th round, DAMWON Kia has, in some ways, taken the sting out of this game a little bit. The back end of Bank was just so invigorating. And I think, in some ways, even the first half here on Skyscraper too, but it does kind of feel like there's a bit of a wedge between these two teams, and it's entirely now up to CYCLOPS to keep this game going.
Rin on the line, you can hear in the background the EE1D raining out. Try and maybe lock some of these defenders in position and take some map control. Been pretty slow goings for DAMWON Kia, but CYCLOPS as well not over-aggressing as maybe they would have previously. Little mini game here as the nade gets sent out from delivery. Shield taken down. And that weakens Gatarada's position.
Not a whole lot of time remaining either. DAMWON Kia have kind of shown here on Skyscraper they're not too phased if they leave a little amount of time left. See the barrel of that gun sticking through the doorway, and Yas does have a couple of little cheeky shots towards it.
Oh,
and it's Rin that finds the opening kill onto Ananton. Trade though immediately in response by Gatarada onto Coated. A big fight now over towards Kitchen as Gatarada feels like he's in a tricky position. Ooh. 2 different angles looking on his spot.
Times it well though, trying to play Guardian on that diffuser, but it is reclaimed by DAMWON Kia. Gatarada now repositions close to the door, swings wide and gets the kill onto Yas. Can he get the second on the window? It's Black Ray onto Rin. Katsang responds, but the double frost mat! Oh no, disaster for the attack. And now Woogieman left in the 1 versus 3.
And surely CYCLOPS can't lose this one, and they don't. Big round for CYCLOPS to just keep this series ticking over. The Pogmat having a big say in it.
Get your Pogs out in the chat, especially if you're a CYCLOPS fan. Gatarada doing a lot of damage. Despite his shield being taken down, he continued to aggress, continued to make DAMWON Kia feel uncomfortable, trying to get control of Kitchen. Really well played, and that's the kind of fight we need to keep seeing from CYCLOPS.
Certainly. They don't look like a team that's mentally down and out. I mean, obviously, we're only kind of looking at their in-game prowess. We can't really judge their mental state from that, but they don't look like they've given up. They're certainly still fighting tooth and nail. That's all you can really ask for, especially against a team like DAMWON here. Sometimes the top teams will make a couple of little mistakes here or there, but they will keep fighting, and that's exactly what we're seeing from both of these two teams. 4-5 now on the scoreboard. So far, I think when you take into account the series as a whole, it continues to be very, very close between these two teams. There's not a lot in it. That makes it more difficult because it means any little mistake is further compounded, right? If there's a big gulf between the two teams, sometimes you can get away with a few little sloppy plays, but because the other team's a little bit more inferior, they can't quite capitalize. But in this particular matchup, you make a mistake, the other team is going to punish you.
Full credit to CYCLOPS. The only team from Japan represented here in the playoffs. Oh, hold that thought. Black Ray won't be able to go for that jump out. Double Claymored again. The new patch just came through a couple of days ago. Claymore's now doubled. Instead of 1, you have 2. That run out, not happening. Unless you hit an impact, but even still, could be tricky to land. So I don't mind that from DAMWON Kia. Looking again to push the envelope towards that match point. Major point. The last round, not ideal, but can they tidy it up here on the 10th?
Two rounds away from a major. DAMWON Kia, but CYCLOPS evidently standing in their way. Looking to deny that ticket from being punched. Minute 40 in the 10th round. In a series that has been back and forth, it's been a nail-biter. Some big, big moments from both teams, from multiple players in this series. And now we get towards the tense moments. of Skyscraper. EMP grenade thrown out, and that, well, the drone gets to go through as well, but now the players get to go through too. 5 versus 5, trying to get control of drums.
Drone sent out. DAMWON being very, very cautious. Default's still up. CYCLOPS know the drones are coming. I think they're going to rotate now. 4 players down below. Am I seeing that right? Maybe 5? Maybe the outlines are tripping me out a little bit there. There were at least a couple down below, but again, repositioning now back up above. Getting ready for this push. Suzu with an explosive start, and it's Katsang that will pay the price.
And once again, here on Skyscraper, it's CYCLOPS that have the advantage. And DAMWON Kia need to bring the round back from the disadvantage. And now they're down 2 players. Gatorada having a big second half now for CYCLOPS. There's not a lot of time left. Yas over towards backstairs will have an easy kill. The trigger discipline is perfect. Now at the top of backstairs. Should get the headshot. No! But stays alive at the very least. In a 2 versus 3. Woogieman at full health needs to get forward. The nade, I don't think there's anyone in the position of where that's being thrown. There's no time really remaining here at all for DAMWON Kia. CYCLOPS bring it back to 5-5.
They continue to fight. Round 11. Big, big, big stakes on this one. CYCLOPS looking to continue this momentum they have now built, but DAMWON throwing everything possible in an attempt to disrupt their attacks. Some of them so far have honestly been super slow, and the setup not quite enough. The disruption off the bat from Suzu really throwing things into disarray, and from that point onwards, the trades were pretty good from CYCLOPS.
Tactical timeout for CYCLOPS. They were down 3-5, and they've now won the last 2 rounds, guys. They've brought it back.
They call the tactical with the momentum their way. Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe just wanting to compose themselves.
We've seen some teams elect to do that.
Nothing wrong with it.
No, there's certainly nothing wrong with it. At times, actually, it can further compound your momentum, right? Because you're technically giving DAMWON Kia a bit of a breather to think about things, but maybe that's what they don't want. Maybe DAMWON Kia just want to get back into the game. And CYCLOPS can sort of contain this momentum, talk about it. Maybe don't let the emotions get too overwhelming. And say, okay, well, we've won 2 in a row. Let's calm things down a bit. We're on the defense of Skyscraper. We don't have to really do a whole lot. Admittedly, they don't. As we head over to Exhibition Office now for the 11th round, the winner of this round will get map point, and for DAMWON Kia, that means major point.
Bandit and Mute in play here. An interesting combo. Now Bandit, with the slight battery adjustment, being able to place multiple on a wall at any given time, arguably makes juggling easier now. And it's a good counter to the Thatcher. So I like this from CYCLOPS, something a little bit different, and something for DAMWON to be maybe shaken by. Last time, the wall for them was free real estate. You just throw the EMP, don't have to worry about it, the mute jam is disabled. This time, it's not going to be as black and white.
Locate a bomb and defuse it.
Big, big round. CYCLOPS, I mean, we can say now they've got a bit of that momentum in the back pocket, winning the last 2 rounds. Despite the collapse in that first half and a couple of throws, they've been able to keep fighting. You cannot credit that at all. The passion to fight, to stay in this series has definitely been on display for all to see. But it gets to that point again, as Hybrid said in the interview, it's about being able to find the way to win. This is where they've generally struggled in the past. The EMP grenade
perfect! Suzu, the battery juggle, absolutely perfect. And it means now there's only 1 exothermic for the double wall. If CYCLOPS play this well, DAMWON are not getting any walls open. There's no win conditions if Suzu pulls off this play.
Suzu goes for it again. Double wall probably a little bit more important as well. Did not get it. And then Aegator goes down. And how many times have we seen CYCLOPS, guys, where they've got that brief moment where things look like it's going great, and then it's not. So double wall opened up, and then it's also DAMWON with the opening kill. So with 90 seconds remaining in the round, DAMWON in the more favorable position.
Yeah, well played there. Using the ace and the thermite simultaneously to bait open that wall. And now they've got a decent chunk of time, a minute 20 available to flush out some of these defenders and get in towards the site for a plant. A lot of pressure on Suzu here, holding that shield position. He does get some aid, but can they hold on? No. Again, the wall open, and that limits the playable area once more for CYCLOPS.
Anderton playing in Dragon, just under a minute remaining in the 11th round. DAMWON Kia on the verge of having match point, series point, major point if they win this one. Rin doesn't find what he's looking for. Drone gets shot out. Only 4 drones available remaining here for DAMWON Kia. So not a whole lot of information late round with 30 seconds left.
This is key. It's a Gemini though. Almost got baited myself. Blackray looking to hold down those stairs. DAMWON 25 seconds to shape up a stage-defining attack.
Final push from DAMWON Kia onto site here for Exhibition Office. Heading into red time. CYCLOPS down a player, but still holding their positions. Now need to hit their shots, and they open up really well. The first 2 go their way. Now it's a 3 versus 3. Rin pushing into Exhibition. Traded, though, by Anderton. 2 versus 2. Katsang getting the diffuser down, and has done so successfully. Shot from Blackray through the soft wall. It's Katsang, though, that gets Anderton. Blackray, the 1 versus 1 now after getting rid of Coded. Katsang tries to run and does just get outside by the barest of margins. Going for the counter defuse. Pros don't fake. They stick and they believe. Blackray gets it for the final round of this map, or regulation of this map.
Back to kitchen. Remember Gatorada last time on the Frost?
Oh,
That was dangerous. DAMWON struggled to deal with it. Wasn't just that though. Good presence up above from the defense, and CYCLOPS overall looking relatively comfortable on this particular objective. DAMWON. I think we just need to see a bit more speed about them. There's nothing wrong with taking a slow, calculated approach, but your setup needs to be absolutely perfect to be ready for that initial burst in towards the site, and this hasn't quite been there. CYCLOPS, even in the last round, a man down, had enough pressure, had enough presence to deny it. So this time, DAMWON needs to just step it up a little bit more.
the onus is definitely on DAMWON Kia, that's for sure, to improve a little bit here. CYCLOPS on the defense as well on Skyscraper to try and close out this map.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Match point CYCLOPS. In some ways, they may have felt that they could have been in a similar position on Bank. They weren't though. I do agree that I think DAMWON Kia probably need to speed things up a little bit more, but in some ways, if you do that, it can kind of open you up to making mistakes, putting a foot wrong, allowing CYCLOPS to continue to get those opening kills, and something that they have done a lot of here on Skyscraper is find ways to get those opening picks.
An early nade through that kitchen window, looking to presumably clear utility. Still a Frost mat standing, and we know that was a little bit disastrous for DAMWON last time, so something they'll need to be mindful of. Other traps as well in play, namely the Aruna gates from A Gator. Yokai's as well from Anderton, feeding information to the team. So DAMWON again. Can't leave this push too late, otherwise that utility will stand in their way.
Such a monster round. The significance for both of these two teams. CYCLOPS to keep this series alive, to send us to a third map, or for DAMWON Kia to send us to a second overtime in the series. And to keep the 2-0 on the cards. Nokai drone gets eliminated by Yas. Suddenly, there's only a minute left. And of course, it brings us back to the point you made. DAMWON Kia, again, slow on these attacks.
Just really slow goings, and that's playing into the hands of CYCLOPS. Anderton gets the first. An aggressive peek there onto Yas. Well played.
Advantage CYCLOPS. Match point CYCLOPS. But Woogieman gets the response. Cyclops, a team that has been in this position time and time again, but they falter generally. Can this be the time that they cross the finish line in first place? Rin takes a bit of damage. Suzu also at about half health.
Suzu gets the kill onto Woogieman. There's no trade from DAMWON Kia. Now on the back foot, Black Ray gets another. Oh, it's Gatorada once more. Now Rin, he's the last one left. It's Cyclops to take map 2. We're going to theme park.
Oh, it's been a ride already, but why not? Let's go on a roller coaster over towards theme park. Cyclops, well, they're not Fraudclops anymore. They close out Skyscraper. It's 1-1.
All right, we have